Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So for today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk about 5 different ways to keep your relationship happy. The reason that I wanted to do today's video is because I know some of you right now are in relationships or you've been in past relationships. Also, before I start today's video is sponsored by Tryhane H2O Closer Lubricant. The Tryhane H2O Closer Lubricant is water-based and is a non-sensate, so it's very natural in scent and feel, and it's an easy, no-mess cleanup. Tryhane aims to make living a sexually healthy lifestyle easily accessible by providing high-quality products anywhere you shop. I think having personal awareness and the ability to talk about sexuality is important. It's a natural part of our lives that I think sometimes people are embarrassed to talk about, but because I get so many emails from you guys, whether you're in a long-term relationship or you're just starting out with a person, there will always be questions that I will be here to try to answer for you guys. So if you do have any, leave them down in the comments. So you can buy Tryhane H2O Closer Lubricant online, or you can buy it at a store near you. I go through all of the messages that you guys send me on my Instagram DMs, and I look at all the comments in past videos, and so I noticed that a lot of you guys are asking, like, what are some things that I can do in order to keep that spark alive in your relationship? So in today's video, I came up with 5 different things that I think would be able to help you guys out. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and here are the 5 things that I think will make your relationship happier. Alright, so the first thing that I think is really important that you can do is to do things that keep the spark alive. When you've been in a relationship for a long time, one of the things that you might start to notice is that you get into a routine and you start to just do the same things over and over again, and it gets kind of boring. So I think, like, in order to spark things up, one thing you can do is you can either go different places or you can try new things. One of the things that you can try is the Tryhane H2O Closer Lubricant. It's water-based, which is something that I like. It's not sticky. So if you are in a long-term relationship, one thing that I suggest doing is just mixing things up, and it's something that I enjoy doing because it kind of gets you through like feeling like bored or feeling like you're doing the same things every day. So to keep things exciting and to like use different things like the Tryhane H2O Closer Lubricant, it's something that you guys can check out. I think like keeping the spark alive doesn't have to be hard or scary. It's just like doing things that you wouldn't usually do before and trying different things with that person that you're with. Alright, so moving on to the second thing, I think that this one we also tend to forget over time when we're with somebody. And one of the most important things I think we can do in order to keep our relationship kind of fresh by going out with that person that we're in love with and just trying new things. Maybe you've always wanted to like go bungee jumping or go skydiving or do some crazy thing that you've never done before with that person. I think that like being able to overcome your fears or do something that you've always wanted to do before with that other person, I think that it like just creates a really good story. And at the end of doing whatever it is that you guys are doing, it'll make it feel like you guys are out there trying new things, and it might even bring you guys back to make it feel like you're on your first date or whatever it was. I would say just try to go out and try new things, and I think that that will make both of you guys happy. When you start going out with somebody and it's like that first couple months that you're with them, you tend to go on a ton of dates and hang out with them all the time. And I think that like those dates are super important. And so if you're in a relationship and it's been like a year or it's been 6 months and you notice that like you're not going on as many dates anymore, one thing that I think would really be able to help you out would be to like schedule those dates for at least once a week so that you guys know that you're setting aside time to be with each other. And by doing that, I think that it also shows that like you guys are really committed to each other and you guys can plan something together. So yeah, try to plan a date at least once a week. So this next one, I think in a relationship will always make that other person happy, and that is you always have to remember to listen to what they're saying. One of the biggest things I think in a relationship, and I've said this in other videos before, is communication. And if you're really good at communicating how you feel or being able to listen to what that other person feels, you guys are gonna be able to get through so many things if you're able to communicate with that other person. So I would say if any of you guys that are watching this are in a relationship, one of the main things you should focus on is being able to just talk to that person, and if you do have something that's wrong that you need to say, make sure that you say it, because I think in the end it'll just make it a lot easier for you. So yeah, that's another like little tip that I think in the end will make both of you guys happy. So yeah, just remember to listen and to communicate with that other person. The fifth thing that I think you can do in order to help your relationship stay happy is by doing things that that other person loves to do. Every once in a while, it can make it super interesting and really fun to just like switch it up and go out and do the things that that other person loves doing. This also shows that like you're supporting them and shows that like you're interested in the things that they're doing. When somebody has that feeling of like that other person is supporting them, I think that you can't help but be happy in that situation. And so if you love doing something like going out and riding horses, maybe he like loves playing basketball basketball or something, every weekend you could switch it up and you could go play basketball with him, or he could come with you and horseback ride. But I think that just generally showing interest in somebody and the things that they like doing, it does make a person happy. So it is one of those things that I think you should remember. So yeah, that's the fifth one. And I know that some of these will be able to help you guys out. So if you do end up doing any of these, make sure that you tell me which one down in the comments. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This video was more towards the people that are in relationships already. I just really wanted to do it because I get so many messages from you guys on Instagram and in the comments of other videos asking me questions about like you've been in a relationship for a year and you're wondering like what are some things that you can try. So yeah, I hope some of these were able to help you out. If you guys do have any other questions, you can send them to me either on my Instagram in my DMs because I go through those every single morning, or you can always leave them down in the comments and we can answer them all together and just help each other out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do have any video suggestions as well, let me know. But I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!